What's going on YouTube? United Gamer 101 here, and welcome back to another Dark Souls 3 guide. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get every single Pyromancy in this game. Just like sorceries and miracles, there are 3 ways to acquire Pyromancies in this game. You can either find them periodically throughout your playthrough, you can get 4 tomes and give them to NPCs and buy it from Cornyx or Carla, or you can trade boss souls for them from Izalith. In this guide, I'm going to be showing you all the locations, and at the end of the video, I will do a showcase of every single Pyromancy in this game. Any NPCs that you may need will be in the description below, as I have a link to a guide that I have done on how to acquire them. Also in the description below is a timeline of the Pyromancy that we are acquiring, and at what point in the video I show you how to get it. In this video, I'm going in the order of everything that you can find just in your playthrough, and then what we can buy from the NPCs once we give them the tomes that we acquire, and lastly the type of boss souls that you'll need to trade for Pyromancy. If you have any questions, you can comment below or tweet me at UnitedGamer101, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with it, guys. The first Pyromancy that you can get is acquired in the Undead Settlement from the Mound Maker's Covenant. Now I do have a guide on how to join them, but what you're going to need to do is reach the 3rd rank in their covenant. This will allow you to get the Pyromancy Warmth. The way their covenant works is once you join them, whenever you lay a red summon sign down or a white soapstone down, you will be summoned as a mad phantom. Now I recommend invading people with a red summon sign because the actual worldly NPC enemies will not attack you like you will if you lay a white summon sign down. But once you defeat 30 hosts or 30 phantoms, you will get 30 shackles. Deliver that back to the Mound Maker's Covenant and you will get warmth. Next up on your playthrough, in the Fair & Keep, we're going to get Iron Flesh. Coming from the very first bonfire of this world, it is really easy to get. Come over to the right as soon as you walk out, and in the swamp, you're going to find Iron Flesh. Next up, in the Catacombs of Carthus, we're going to go to the Smoldering Lake. Now, just in case you guys have never been to this area, it is a hidden area, but coming from the boss room of the High Lord Wolner, which is the boss of Catacombs of Carthus, the bridge that you would cross, you can hit that and it will break down and open up a secret area. Once the bridge breaks down, you can descend down it and you will come to Smoldering Lake. Come down here, come to the boss gate and take a right, and we're going to come to the Demon Ruins bonfire. That is where we're going to be going from all the things we do in Smoldering Lake. Now for these next 2 Pyromancies, you're going to need Flash Sweat, which you can already buy from Cornyx of the Great Swamp once you free him from the Undead Settlement. So you're going to want to free him. You do not have to get him any tomes. This is one of his default things that you can buy, and you need to buy this to actually walk on lava. If you don't know how to free Cornyx of the Great Swamp, I do have a guide for that. He's not really hard to find. He's just in a jail cell coming from the cliff underside bonfire in the Undead Settlement. But follow this route. We're going to get the first one, which is Toxic Mist. What I recommend doing is coming straight ahead through the rat room, and there is an illusionary wall right there if you've never hit it, and you're going to come down here and you're going to pop Flash Sweat. Now, what I recommend doing is running out here, make sure you're fully healed, don't bring a lot of souls with you just in case. Go out here, grab this, start healing immediately, chugging some Estus, and then run back. But like I said, I recommend not bringing a lot of souls here just because, just in case you do die, you'll get it, it's just you might lose those souls that you had. Next, coming from the Demon Ruins bonfire, yet again, we're going to get Sacred Flame. Now, yet again, you are going to need Flash Sweat, so make sure you buy that from Cornyx of the Great Swamp. And if you didn't watch Toxic Mist, if you came straight to this, it's going to be default in his store, so you don't need to give him any tomes. You can already buy Flash Sweat as soon as you unlock him in the Undead Settlement. But follow this right, if you've ever actually went to get the Fugs, the Fume Ultra Greatsword, or been around there to battle that NPC, that is where we're going to go. For me, I haven't killed him on this playthrough yet, so he does chase you in the lava, so he actually ends up killing me, so be careful. You can go ahead and fight him first if you want. If not, he's going to chase you and hit you, and you can, die. So I recommend go ahead and fighting him and then worrying about running out into the lava. Next up, after Irithel Dungeon, we're in Profaned Capital, coming from the very first bonfire. This is where you fight Eorm the Giant. We are going to be going to get Profaned Flame. Now, in this kind of clip, my capture card crashed, so I don't actually have proof of me picking it up, but I'm going to show you exactly where it is. I can swear to you that it is located there. Sorry that I can't actually show you, picking it up. I will show it in the showcase. But you're going to follow this route. It's actually going to take you back to Irithel Dungeon, and there is a second way you can technically get this, Whenever you're passing the giant that swings at you on the ledges, you can jump down there and it's located below his feet. You're just going to need a lot of health to make that jump, so I recommend just coming this way. It's the way that's intended, but follow this route and you will get Profaned Flame. After killing all these rats, it is located on this body. There's 2 Titanite shards down there too, but it's this little body right here that doesn't have anything on it. That is where it's located. Next up in the Grand Archives, we're going to get Power Within. Now this one's a little hidden and I actually missed it on my regular playthrough. It's not really far into the level. If you've never been to Grand Archives, when you first run into here, there will be a Crystal Sage right there shooting soul spears at you and stuff. So be careful to not get killed by him. But like I said, it's really not far into this level, so just come past these wax guys and the big pool of wax, and you're going to come over here to unlock this switch, and it's going to open up a secret room that has a whip in there as well as your Pyromancy. Now we've acquired every single Pyromancy that you can get in your playthrough. Now it's time to collect all the tomes to give to Cornyx and Carla. There are 5 Pyromancy tomes located in this game, and this is the only one that is not located in the Catacombs of Carthus. We want to be in the Road of Sacrifices, and this is going to allow you to get Great Swamp Pyromancy tome, which unlocks Fire Orb, Bursting Fireball, Poison Mist, and Profuse Sweat when you give to Cornyx of the Great Swamp. Next up, coming from the Abyss Watchers boss fight, we're going to get the rest of our tomes in the Catacombs of Carthus. First up is the Carthus Pyromancy tome, which is located in the very beginning of this world. This is going to allow you to get Acid Surge, Carthus Beacon, and Carthus Flame Arc. Now the next one is a key item that you're going to get inside the boss room of the High Lord Walner. It's going to be automatically in this game. Whenever you go fight the boss fight, it'll be the only shiny on the ground, but that'll get you the Grave Warden Pyromancy tome. Once you enter the boss fight, the Grave Warden Pyromancy tome will be on the ground. This allows you to get Black Flame and Black Fire Orb once you give to Carla. It's honestly hard to miss this one. Next up, our last 2 Pyromancy tomes are located in Smoldering Lake, and I already showed you how to get to Smoldering Lake much earlier in this video. You want to hit that bridge and it unlocks this secret area. But we're going to be coming from the Demon Ruins Bonfire. First up is a Quelana Pyromancy tome, and once you give it to Carla, you will be able to buy Fire Whip, Firestorm, and Rapport. Next up is our last Pyromancy tome, which is the Izalith Pyromancy tome. This Pyromancy tome is actually located directly beside another bonfire, but just in case you guys do not know how to get there, I will show you from the Demon Ruins bonfire yet again. Once you give this Pyromancy tome to Cornyx, it'll allow you to get Great Chaos Fire Orb and Chaos Storm. Now we have acquired every single Pyromancy that you can get in your playthrough, and we have got all the 5 Pyromancy tomes. Now you want to return to Firelink Shrine and give your Pyromancy tomes to Cornyx of the Great Swamp and Carla. To buy all these Pyromancies, you are going to need a good bit of souls. I came here with about 120,000, so make sure you save up and so you can go back here and buy all these. The last thing that we are going to have to do after buying all these is trading boss souls for Pyromancies, and there are 3 in this game to get those.
Do not. What is it?
After buying them all from Cornyx, we're going to run over to Carla and give her the last 2 Pyromancy tomes and buy the Pyromancies for her.
I... Don't stir.
Lastly, it's time to trade boss souls with Izalith. As you can tell, he's not here for me, but that's just because I beat the game. But we're going to need the Old Demon King, the Stray Demon boss soul, and as well as High Lord Walner. As you can tell, I do not have the soul of a Stray Demon. That is because I have already used his for Havel's Ring, which increases your equip load. So what I did is went a whole separate playthrough, played up to the game to where you need to find him. And since he is an optional boss, or little mini boss, I wanted to show you where you can locate him, just in case you guys haven't got to him in your playthrough. The Old Demon King is located in Smoldering Lake, which we had to go to get a lot of Pyromancies anyway. And High Lord Walner you have to enter to get a Pyromancy tome, so you've seen him as well. This one is actually kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but it's located in Fair and Keep, and we were coming from the second bonfire there. Now, one thing I want to mention, I get this question on all the type of location videos that I do, like sorceries and miracles. You have to get every single pyromancy or sorcery or whatever on one playthrough. As you can tell, I've collected all 26 out of 27 on the other playthrough that I did. This is a brand new character, and even if I go up here to get this soul and get Boulder Heave, which is what it gives you, it does not matter. That will be all 27 Pyromancies, but that being said, one of them is on a different character. What I would have to do to get the trophy or the achievement is go into New Game Plus on that character to get Boulder Heave from this guy in the Fair and Keep, and that will be getting all 27 in one character. But come back here, kill him, return to Izalith, and get Boulder Heave. That is every single Pyromancy in this game. If you did that all in one character and followed this guide, you will get the Pyromancy trophy. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been requested this guide so many times. Everybody seems to really enjoy and find it helpful for my sorceries and miracle guides, so I had to make sure to give you guys this one as well. If you have any questions, you can comment below or tweet me at YourNotAGamer101. If you did find this helpful, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. Like I said, if you need any NPCs, you can find them in the description below to a link on the guide that I've done. And if you need to find how to get all the miracles or the sorceries, I've done guides for that on my channel already. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in another Dark Souls 3 video.